We're in a wilderness season. This video is for you. In Deuteronomy 3, we see that the Israelites are going to defeat Og of Bashan, right? And this battle is very important because it's the last battle that they do before the promised land. It's the final battle before the breakthrough. It's the final battle before the wilderness ends. Basically, he was a giant. Giants in the Bible, I have my notes. Giants in the Bible symbolized pride, right? They symbolized pride, and his name Og meant long neck, something that towers over you, something like fear, doubt, oppression that feels impossible to conquer, and it's like constantly looming over you. Now, we all know the story of Moses and the rock in Numbers, when God had told him to speak to it so that water could flow out, but instead of speaking to it, he had struck it. Now, Moses was obedient this whole time, from literally the burning bush to up until he struck the rock. He was obedient the entire time, but that one act of disobedience, because of his free will, because of his pride, probably self-reliance, things like that, it had cost him the promised land. It had cost him the breakthrough. On the other hand, David had obeyed God. So when I was reading this, I was trying to think of the last time that I saw giants in the Bible. Not the Nephilim, but the last time I saw a giant was when David was conquering it with Goliath. He defeated Goliath, right? David had only defeated Goliath through obedience and faith. Because he had walked out in obedience and faith, it opened the breakthrough for him. It had set up David's path to the throne. Had he not been obedient and faithful, he would not have received the breakthrough. After David had finished defeating Goliath, he had named the place Baal Perazim. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but it means the Lord's breakthrough. Now, God doesn't block our blessings, but we can, because we can be disobedient, because we have free will, right? So we can block our blessings by being disobedient. We see it happen with Moses. We see it happen with the Israelites when they left Egypt. God said not one of them will be able to see the promised land, only their children will. So we can block our blessings, but God will never do that to us. It is only through obedience and faith that we will get through the wilderness. To stay in the wilderness means to stay in disobedience. God is showing us that the breakthrough comes from obedience and faith. And the giants are not there to block us, but they're there to test. Partner with God. Walk in obedience and walk in faith with him, for him, and in reverence to him. Don't let the giant block your breakthrough. Do not go back to Egypt. No matter how comforting it may look, no matter how familiar it may feel, do not go back. You left it for a reason. Love you guys. Jesus loves you more.